Good morning. Welcome to another exciting episode of DDOwiki Talk with Technical 13, ShoeMaker. Let me twist my camera a little bit here. Yeah, a little bit straighter, I guess. How is everybody doing this morning? Ow. Everybody excited about the data center move today? Yeah, my throat's a little itchy still. Let's head over to the wiki. Here it is. I got a notice that I set up last night to be shown from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. I wonder if I can work on that at all. But anyway, how is everybody doing this morning? Is anybody out there? I got leftover chat from Titan last night. Let's bring up our TP code giveaway thing. And I think I'm going to do 500 turbine points today. And let's have a lofty goal of 20. I can change it if needed. But my goal is 20. So let's start with Isander. And as a first person, you get slot number 1. Oopsie. Good morning, Red. How is everybody doing this morning? Get 2 out of 20. We're going to have a lofty goal today because of the downtime. I expect we'll get 20. Saving it. You bought Gnome. 24 more TP to buy Deep Gnome. Well, you know, you could win 500 today. I haven't heard any details whatsoever. So I can't really say too much about how it's doing. I expect that Cordovan will be in at some point to the channel to say hi at least. Maybe he'll give some kind of update then. Good morning. Gnome mechanic level 7. So what do you think of the gnome? Have a little bit of discussion time before, we do some wiki editing. Actually, while we'll do that, why don't I bring up the Facebook and the Twitter pages and see if there's any updates on those. Data center move began 3 hours ago, which is correct. I did a little thing with the High Lords of Belkier last night with DDO casts. It was a Family Feud style event. It's kind of fun, actually. So just that the data center move has begun. Let's see what's on Twitter. Let's retweet that. Add a like to it. Retweet that. Add a like to it. Yes, DDOwiki has got its own Facebook and Twitter page now. Although apparently I'm not logged into the DDO account. Oh well. Maybe later I'll go back and fix it. This is our DDOwiki page right here. Still needs some work, but got some likes there. So feel free to go to www.facebook.com/DDOwiki and like the page. I'm sure I'll be adding some stuff to it at some point. I don't know when or what exactly, but at some point. So let's do some recent changes checking. Oh, new messages. Let's see what that's all about. Cobalt Sneak. We're going to have to fix that. I ran Cobalt Sneak through to substitute some pages this morning. Let's see here. I'm actually going to have to do a couple edits for this. I'm going to keep the timestamp though. So show changes. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I don't like it. What I am going to do though is grab the date, slide it in there, and then I'm going to go make a template edit. Let's see here. Because I'm substituting it, it won't show up like that. Edit the template. All right, so scroll down. Good morning, Torque. It means that they're going to a new location, which I believe includes better servers. See what that looks like. There we go. Excellent. Blade servers. I have no idea what the new infrastructure is going to look like. Alright, let's take a look at recent changes here. Oh, let's hit the forums. Let's see if there's anything on the forums yet. Let's check the dev tracker. March 8th, nothing yet. So that was a forum thread on it. And of course, we have a few doomsayers. And there go our servers. Moving down to New York. Doom. And there's the other batch with Cordovan watching it go. I think that's Wayfinder, specifically. The other one was, on a regular other server. Even Cordovan thought it was funny. So let's see here. Recent changes. Let's go 7 days. So we're going to head back to 3.1. Alright, so 3.1. March 1st. Where's the last DDO stream stuff? Right there. Okay. So we did some stuff with the new event. Durgex created an account. Created a page for Scion of Mechanus. Lots of stuff in the move log. Constant Criticism got renamed to No Worries. Some deletions there. Some work on the new items, thick skin and all that good stuff. The Oracle of Wisdom. That's a good page to check out. A lot of work that needs to be done there. Maybe we can work on that today. Untitled did some Players Council stuff, which is awesome. The freebie alternative view is there. Let's see here. What else do we have? Umber Hulk speculation page. Deletions on March 2nd. Uploads. Interesting. I don't know why a bunch of those have been deleted, but okay. Some stuff it got moved. Exclamations. Or quotes. 36 hours. Oh, yeah? I don't know, they said 12, so, I don't think I can work on those with this account. I think they're protected. Broccoli bashers. What's broccoli basher level 25? Redirect. Okay. Umber Hulk race is a speculation page. Something that's been mentioned that is coming. And sometimes find out speculation stuff. Help or fix the LFMs being broken all the time? You mean populating names? Because that's broken on purpose, which means that if it's something that they think would be okay now, then it would take a few patches before they get to it, I think. Good morning, Aveldur. Let's add you to the list here, because we have such a high requirement level. So, AVALDUR game. And you've got a little sword there, so we'll make you a moderator. There we go. Now we're up to 4 people watching this morning, or that have commented so far. Ooh, my bad, I forgot Torque. Let's add Torque. Let's put Abeldar after him. Oh, no, not good. I blew it up. Alright, let's just kill it and restart it. Apparently I can't remove things anymore. Good to know. So I will have to, let's see here. Remove, screen capture. I have a bug in my code, oh no. So set the prize, attendees. Let's load our list from today, which is 3-8. Alright, so I got a re-add from Red Piety. So we need BHAGAN 97 XTORQUEDX. Good morning, Lessa. EAVALDUR game moderator. Killstorm 04 attendee. Lessa 101 moderator. Let's save it. There. Now we've got an updated list with 7 of our attendees. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Let's check, make sure. Izander, Red, Bagan, Torque, Abeldar, Killstorm, Lessa. Ooh, I missed Z, who came in right before Lessa. Let's cheat. Because I know it'll crash again. Let's cheat. Let's add a raw attendee. And it is, let's see here, Z332. Haha. What do you think of that? I injected you. Alrighty, so we're up to 8 out of 20. And I see there are 17 viewers, so the other 9 people should say hi in chat so I can add you to the list. And when we get to the end of the stream, if we've had 20 people say hi in chat, then I'm going to give away 500 turbine points. Let's do this. Ah, yes. That was broken intentionally, Torque. And who knows how long it'll take before they decide to unbreak it intentionally. You were injected. Injected into the list at your proper spot. You cut in line. Alright, so let's see here. Some creature companion pages. Sue's been busy working on those. Breno has been working on a revamp for the wizardry template with a little bit of help. Let's see here. Looks like races, table of contents got a little bit of a revamp to include the new gnome races. Crew 121 created a template for A or Ann that he needed a little bit of help on. That should be working as he was hoping it would now. Let's see here. What else do we have? Some new categories for new items. Insightful physical sheltering, quality sheltering, deadly foil items. The Oracle of Wisdom we already have open. NPC template's been worked on. Let's see here. I moved the Facebook template to on Facebook, and then I created a on Twitter, so that if you wanted to just link to a Twitter page instead of actually having a Twitter feed, you can do that. I also made move something to move Twitch, I think. Yep, I moved Twitch to on Twitch for creating links to external pages. The only one that I'm not going to move is forums because that's pretty static and heavily used. It'd be confusing to undo that. I moved some stuff around. Let's see here. Nix Tavos has been working on shield bashing page, doing a lot of work there. I did a little bit of work on the welcome template. Good morning, Amref and Wen077. At the end of the stream, if we have the needed attendees who say hi in chat, then I will be clicking there's a little roll button under where it says 9 of 20. When we hit the number of attendees needed, it'll actually become a roll button that I can click, and it will pick at random one of the listed attendees, and they will win a 500 turbine point code that I will send to them via PM on Twitch. Yeah, I don't think that there are any immediate plans to fix that. Although it is something that I keep asking about, hoping that they do fix. Yeah, neat coding. I actually need to do some more work to it so that when I add attendees, it will actually add them to the database. There's actually a database running this list of people that have watched before. And then there's actually another hidden button down here that is going to put all of this information in the database as I go through each week, and then I can click on a stats button. You can see how many times certain people have won, who's won the most, who's never won, who's watched the most, all that good stuff. I don't anticipate that it will fix it. That's usually caused by the game not realizing that the person that had the LFM up has logged out. So if they get disconnected from the server because of a lag spike, and they had an LFM up, sometimes they get stuck in there until they log back in or until the servers are restarted. Sometimes if somebody's clicked on it between when they logged out and when they log back in, it removes their name from it. So when they log back in, it doesn't fix it because it doesn't know who it belongs to, and it just becomes dead, completely dead. If nobody clicks on the LFM between when they lag out in DC and reconnect, it'll fix itself. I hope I explained that right. That's my understanding of what's happening. Let's add Bill to the list here. That gets us 11. That's more than halfway there. All right, so that's welcome. Let's see here. Template post. That's something else I should show. Let's see here. What else do we have? A comment was made on the raid talk page. Let me see if I can find that. Must have been the same day. I did a little bit of work to all the raids. Let me bring up the raid talk page, a new tab. I did some more work on one of my gadgets for blocking spam accounts. So it will now delete log entries as well. Although I am waiting on a response from Zevo on giving permissions for that. I created a new template for in-group. Needed a little bit of work. User technical 13 images. Global notice. And that gets us up to current. Okay, so global notice. This is where the notice on all of the pages will be. The reason I put it on DDOwiki global notice instead of site notice or a non-notice is so that it goes to everybody. I actually created this system, this page, and is authentication to create a new account on the wiki broken? It is. That's actually something I was working on last night. I've already sent Zevo an email about it. I was actually working on a script down here for that. Unable to load the Are You Human playthrough, please contact the site owner to report. Actually is going to, when I finish this script, it will allow you, it'll get rid of that bar. It'll get rid of some of the fields. It will let you input a username, an email address, and a real name, which is optional. And then it will give you a red error box that says that it's unable to load that plugin, that CAPTCHA plugin, and it will say contact any administrator and give them a link. And that link will be a link that they can use to click and create an account for you. What it does is it creates an account and it sends you an email with a randomly generated password, so the administrator does not know what the password is. And then you should be able to log in with the username and the password that you receive. And then you can change your password and you're all set. Hopefully Zevo gets a chance to look into this and fix it rather quickly. But it is on my radar. I actually came across it trying to create a test account the other night. But it is something I am working on. I am aware of. So, let me cough here for. All right, so this is global notice goes on to all registered users and all anonymous users by putting this big bar at the top of every page on the wiki. It's a little thing that I did. It gives you links to their Facebook page, a Twitter page, and this DDO stream on Twitch. Well, you send me a whisper with an email address, a username, and I will create the account for you, and it will send you an email with a password, and then you can go in and you can update your preferences to change your password and set your real name or whatever you want to do for that. All right, so no include Facebook links. Okay. Copy and paste. You don't already have a an account, Avildar? I try to. Sometimes it gets me before I get a chance to hit the mute button, but I try to. So I created this page, technical13/images. It's a temporary page for images that I think can possibly be used at some point or have some historic value or some other value. And the purpose of that was to get those pages off of unused files. Where's unused files? Right here. So we have this page for unused files that I have to go through. There's over 1,000 listings left. And I'm going to have to go through every single one of those and look at every single page, or somebody's going to have to. The mute button is actually located on my other screen that you can't see in the XSplit thing there. The other mute button I have is actually on my headset. Except I believe that when I use that mute button, you actually get this loud, screeching, piercing noise in your ear. So I try not to use that one, even though I use it in-game by habit. So I try to use the one that's in the XSplit client. So what somebody needs to do is go through every one of these pages. So for example, let's do one, infectious shadow staff.gif. And what you need to do is, okay, that's good to know. So what we need to do is, for every file, actually need to go to the item page for it. And see if there's an image. If there's an image, right, then it needs to be tagged for deletion. Which I should work on that script. Apparently it's not working right. Orphan delete, I believe, is the template for that. Let me check that, make sure. Yes. So what you need to do is, I don't remember how that template works. Let me check it real quick. So it needs a little bit of work because it actually won't work right now the way it is. It needs some substitution. It needs to be substitution friendly. Okay, so it should be substitution friendly. Except I don't know if that works. Okay, so that will work. Good. Okay. Let me check that, make sure how it's going to work. So I should have to substitute it. Although if I do substitute it, it should be safe. So now it has been tagged for deletion. And every single one of these images on unused files, every single one of these images needs to be gone through and tagged. So every item page has to be checked to make sure that's there. If the item doesn't have an image and there's an image sitting here that's being unused, just add the image to the item page. I don't expect that any of them are going to have that be the case. Oh, good morning, slideshow. Let's add you to the list here. Good morning, Golgaro. That is a lot of work, and there were 1,500 or so pages. So what I've done is, as this first phase I'm doing is I'm going through this page, and anything that might be used, like this, strength or dext, I am adding to this technical 13 images page, so that it gets it off of that special page. And then I'll go through those later to see if there's something that I want to use or that should be used somewhere. Does your new desktop have a solid state drive? Because that's the big deal maker right there. Having a solid state drive reduces it a lot. So I created this template in group that you can use to create a link to a list of whichever group that you display. Group name is required to be one of bot, bureaucrat, DDOwiki VIP, steward, superuser, or sysop. The check user, develop, and widget editor have all been deprecated. And then you can have an alternate text to display. So if you don't want it to say list of 168 DDOwiki VIPs not included in the 14 system operators, you can have it say whatever you want. And then there's a optional parameter for count that you can set to true. It's false by default. Just a little template I made to make it easier to link to those pages. So if you wanted to pick up see the 4 stewards, there's a link to that. And 2 of them are me, so I need to merge those accounts at some point. And then Zevo and Yoko are the other two. ZT2211 asks for updating with new epic versions or legendary versions for Hound, Tempest Spine, and Shroud. And I decided to redo the page with DPL, so it should never need updating again. And this is what the new page looks like, which is why I had to go through each of these quests and do some editing to add the flagging requirements and heroic epic levels to it. I also did some changes to the way the adventure pack is done. So anytime that a new quest is added and it's marked as a raid, it'll automatically be updated to this list within a day or two. And it is a sortable list, so you can sort by level. And then if you press shift, you can sort by epic level. So now you can see it's 6, and then all the 10s are sorted by epic level and whatnot. I don't know what else to add to this. I might add some other columns at some point. But that was a new DPL thing I did for that one. Page is fully protected, as you can see, because it's DPL, it's auto-updating. There's never a reason to go in and change it. Template post has been deprecated. I've been saying for months now that I wanted to get rid of that stupid thing because it doesn't work right. It doesn't like equal signs because it's a template. It doesn't like templates inside of it. It doesn't like a lot of stuff. So I've done away with it. It is gone. It's fully protected, deprecated. Don't use it. I need to do some edits to it so that anybody that does use it gets it added to a certain category so I can fix it. But yeah, there's no need to use post anymore. And I've gone through on the reference on all the forums here that used to automatically inject it. Start new topic. Aw, it won't let me start that title. It doesn't like the formatting in there. So now you go down here and put your post text here, replacing this line with your comment. Let's give it some formatting here. Big, small caps, error. And then you go down and you can copy your comment or whatever and save page. I can't make it much bigger. I already have it at like 125, 150%, which is like huge on my big screen, but I blew it up so that I knew that more people could see it. I got an extra thing there. One. Yep. Minor edit. CE. Save. There. Yeah. Yay. Woot. Post has been deprecated. Gone. And I don't know why I put that in the reference desk, but whatever. I can fix that. Let's move it. That should be help desk. Because it's wiki related. Or actually, even village pump. Let's put that in the village pump. There, move to the village pump. Looks like Cobalt Sneak's done a lot of work. It's kind of funny. All right, so let's see here. Template, races, table of contents. We did some reformatting and added GNOME and Deep GNOME. Those are the icons that I grabbed from the DDO store in-game. Unfortunately, I have no idea where these icons right here came from. I checked DDO's website, DDO.com. I checked on the store. I checked on the DDO marketplace. I'm not sure where those icons came from. I checked on the creation character creation screen. I just don't know where these icons came from. So whoever knows where those icons came from, please get one for GNOME and Deep GNOME, or tell me where they are so I can find them later. Those are the in-game images from LFM and character sheet. Okay. Going black for a second while I load up the client. Oh yeah. Internal error. Please contact customer support. It won't even load the launcher. That's funny. Not even close. I forgot about that. That means Lamania's down too. Oh well. Moving on. All right, so we have our. Yes, I'm sorry. Brain fart. I haven't had enough coffee yet. So we have our freebie alternative view that we worked on last week. Did a lot of work on. Lets you sort by difficulty to acquire. I've had a lot of people ask this week how difficulty to acquire has been calculated. A lot of people have been asking me, how the heck do you think Sword of Shadow is very easy to get? Or how do you think Skiver is very easy to get? Or Commendations of Heroism? Or, you know, how is Kandaric Delving Boots easy to get? So, let's go to Edit, Row. All right, so how is it calculated? It is calculated as an expression. It is whatever is defined as flagging, which should be a number from 1 to 5, times 6 minus whatever party is, times 6 minus whatever drop rate is, divided by 3, truncated, when those rounded off to 0 places. And then 0 padded for sorting. But so if we take an example here, what was one that I said? Kunduric delving boots. People ask how that's considered easy. I have it currently set as flagging is 2, which if we go back here is a scale up here. It tells you flagging party. So flagging is a scale of 1 to 5, how much work the flagging is. How hard is it to flag for Vault of Night? Not very hard. You can flag, I mean, they're low-level quests. So you can go in at level 30 and blow through and flag for it, no questions asked, right? Where'd that row go? Why did it move on me? All right, there it is. It takes almost no effort to flag. You can flag, you know, on heroic. So flagging is pretty easy. Even at level, flagging is pretty easy. It's not that hard to put up a group and run Vaughn 1 through 4. Really isn't. Flagging is the easy part when it comes to Vaughn. So then we look at party. Scale of 1 to 5 for how often groups are posted, with 1 being rare. So if you don't see many groups, 1 or 2. If you see 1 or 2 groups every day, all day, then it's a 5. So what did I flag it for? So party is 5. I see lots of groups for running Vaughn 5 and 6. I see at least 1 a day. I suppose I could drop that by 1 to a 4, but I'm always seeing people running Epic Elite, Vaughn 5 and 6 on Cannith. Even at level, they're really easy. Getting an at-level group to go is a little bit harder, so I'll mark that down to a 4. But, you know, it's really not that hard to run, to get into it. It's excellent XP, which is why it's not that hard to get into. Good morning, Shoe Sun. Hey, we're up to 14 out of 20. Get in there. So running it's the easy part. The last one is the drop rate. How often does the item drop? 1 to 5, with 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. Unfortunately, the delving boots don't drop every run. I see a pair of delving boots maybe once every run, every third run. So I marked that as a 2 for drop rate. It's kind of low. I've seen much worse, but that's what I've seen for that. So let's save this. Let's sort now. Let's see where the Kunduric delving boots end up now. Because I changed it. I modified it a little bit. I changed the 5 to the 4. So now it's a normal difficulty to get. It's actually, well, Chrome doesn't like to display it, but it's got a tooltip there that'll tell you how hard it is to get. I'll have to do an inspect because Chrome doesn't work. It doesn't show tooltips. The difficulty to achieve is 5. So I've also debated including minimum level in there. Lower level items would be easier to get because you can just go get them over leveled. But I opted not to do that. So this page is open for editing. It's got a purple dye. That means anybody can edit it. If I see vandalism on it, of course, I will. Well, red, here's the thing about that. The Master's Gift is created by combining the Voice of the Master with the Mantle of the World Shaper. These 2 items right here. So if you can get one of these on your own, the other isn't that hard to get. And actually, I want to bring this page up in Firefox. Make it a little bit easier to see. Alright, so in Firefox you can see that when you mouse over it, it'll actually tell you what the difficulty is. So voice has a difficulty of 2, and mental has a difficulty of 2. Mental's a little bit harder to get. Well, no, not really. Right. That's why they're so easy to get, because they have a 100% guaranteed drop rate. And they're really low level. So if you go in at level 10, you can zerg through both of those, no questions asked, and complete it and get it yourself. Not a problem. It's very easily obtainable as solo. Threnal isn't run on any server unless you have a guild group to run it or a regular group. However, because it's only level 5 and 6, it's really low level stuff. It's not hard to solo at level 9 or 10. So I think it's pretty easy to complete it. I will note that resetting the chain to get a second reward in a single life can be tricky and frustrating, but it can be done. You might have to give it 2 or 3 tries to get it done, but it can be done. It is just a pain. So yeah. So that's that. Oh yeah, I was saying, because it's not protected, it's a purple dye, anybody can go in and edit this. So if you don't agree with all of the numbers that I've given it, which I did on stream asking for input, which I didn't get much of last week, you feel free to go in and change how hard it is to flag, change how hard it is to run the quest, or how often it drops. And when I see it, I will take a look at it, and I will say, either they're changing it to vastly different things than what I've seen, and I'll average the two together, or I'll say, yeah, that's reasonable. It's only 1 point different or whatever. So feel free to go in and edit that. It's encouraged. And let's see here. Oh man, all the servers are down. I bet this tool isn't going to work to let us know when they come back up either, because the servers will all have new addresses. So Agu is going to have to work on that. The Oracle of the Wisdom. It's currently in the Hall of Heroes and in front of Powder Caches and House Fairlawn. When the event is over, it will probably go away from this location, but it will remain in the Hall of Heroes. Offers quotes of wisdom from the DDO forums. And actually, I want to change that. Let's edit this and... Wait, what? Oh, I don't have the forum link for that. Help us do a thing. Let's see if I can find the thread. NNTKTT. It's an interesting name. NNTKTT. And INQGNOMEN. And it gives us 16. Let's save our list. Help us do a thing. There it is. Good morning, Pewter Sword. Pewter Sword, now that I'm done with those sneezes. Good morning, Titan. You're late. No gift for you. 18 out of 20. Thank you. Alright, so the name of the thread is this. I'm going to copy this. And I am going to copy this number. Okay. And then we have a list of quotes. So something I wanted to do is go through the forum here. There are 11 pages. Is grab each post if somebody wants to go through all 100, go through each one of these items, right? Search for it in the thread, grab the post number, and then link the name of the person using the forums template. So forums, post number, and whoever said it. So that each and every person name here will be a link to the thread on the forum, to the post on the forum. It's going to be a lot of work, but somebody wants to go through all 100 of those. There are a couple that do not have any name associated with them, or at least one. I know that Hi Welcome doesn't have any name associated with it. Hi Welcome. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, so it blows up on you. Index post 1, post 2, post delta, syntax error, unexpected, end near, blah. Awesome. There are a lot of pages, 571. So I need to go to my preferences here, settings. General settings. Oldest first. Show me 500 posts per page, please. It won't let me. 100 is as high as I can go. Sometimes the news is funny. 36 hours before you actually sleep. Hey, the game will be back up by then. Alright, so we've adjusted our settings to show 100 per page. Let's go back to the page and search for Hi Welcome. There are links to the forums from the wiki, but the forums and the wiki are not. So that's what I got to do. There's one on that page. Oracle of Wisdom. Edit. There are a lot, a lot of us like that, Avildar. It'll be just about time for me to get some more coffee. Stretch this out a little bit, make it a little bit easier to see. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to do a collapsible sidebar yet, but it is on my list of things to do. All right, let's take a look here. See if we can find Hi Welcome. There it is. And I am going to, for now, I am just going to throw that in there. Okay, so that's that one. Next page. Not there. Page 4. Out on page 4. Page 3. Page 2. There's another one. Page 1. Not on page 1. Okay. So it's actually only 2 of them. I'm going to mark that one as multiple sources. So if somebody wants to spend some time going through each one of these, adding some appropriate links, like maybe a link to crossbow and a link to Yugo potions right here, and Constitution link, and go through each one of these in the forum and find who said it, and make a link to the forum post from the author, that would be awesome. Thelanis is not the best server. Very well could be Abeldur. Which means maybe I should just go through and redo them all using the DDO store. That's what I'm thinking. I should go through, get DDO store ones for all of them, and just redo them all for consistency. Right? Thelanis isn't that great. Oh, we have Gold Tank in here. I didn't see him yet. And Albister? I guess I haven't been paying much attention to the chat, or there was a lot of stuff all at once. So let's do this. Caneth is the place to be. All right, let's stretch this out for a second here. So it was Gold Tank and then Albister. Yay, that gives us 20. So in 45 minutes when we get to the end, we will be doing the roll. Oh, we got some more people to add. If you don't comment in chat, you cannot be entered for the 500 turbine points. So please say hi. That's the only requirement, is to say hi in chat. That's all it takes. Even if I did, it wouldn't hurt. I don't have any teeth. It's all good. Teeth are overrated, right? I suppose I should start wearing them, but you know. All right, let's save our list here because we get up to 27 now. Out of our 29 viewers. Awesome. Caneth is the way to be, man. I wish I could say I was a Mournlander, but I'm not. I have friends on every server, I believe. All right, so let's see here. What are we going to do now? 20 past 9. Let's take a break. I will be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Better? See, that's what happens when I push the mute button up here. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. I can't figure it out. So, you probably couldn't hear me then. So, as I was saying, as of a few minutes ago, data center migration update. So far, things are progressing well, and they are on track with the expected uptime. Awesome. So things are going well. That's the beep sound I was telling you about, remember? I said when I push the mute button on my microphone, sometimes it goes beep. Oh, that was it. Well, I figured somebody might have, fallen asleep, so I wanted to make sure I woke them up. Titan said that he went to sleep. The uptime of the game, they're expected to be back up by 5 p.m. Eastern. Awesome, Xander. What's the word I'm looking for? And no cookies for Titan. He literally burns them. He puts them in the oven and kills them. Massacre. Great cookie massacre. He thought he was going to live that down. Alright, so recent changes. Anybody else working on editing the wiki right now? What? Titan's going to sleep? Beep! Alright, so let's see here. Doesn't look like anybody's editing right now. Alrighty, let's see. Let's have a look at our special pages. Where is work needed? Well, let's fix that. She won't give you any cookies either, Titan. Nope, no cookies for Titan. Alright, let's create Avildar an account. You won't be able to see it because it's on my other screen. Let's see here. Where is the link for that? Create an account. Username and email. And let me get the reason for that. Pull it up here. And Abildar, you should be getting an email shortly. Hey, Peter823. Let's add you to the list here. So now you can log in with that temporary password. And create a new password. And I'm actually going to give you, let's see here, user rights management. I need to work on that script at some point. I am actually going to give you DDOwiki VIP. Because you're a DDO stream presence. You're a streamer. You get VIP. Yay! As a super user, DDO stream can give DDOwiki VIP and super user. If it gives you super user, it can't take it back. That's what that means. Your screen is a little split. Is it? Looks good to me, Titan. Hello, Mello. So yeah, our list of attendees is so long it's falling off the bottom of the screen. What does Wiki VIP do? That is an excellent question. Let's have a look. If I can find the page, here it is. As a member of DDOwiki VIP, you're automatically patrolled. You can move files. You can move subpages. You can skip CAPTCHA. You can do purge. You can use the write API. And you can view deleted history. You can also add other people's to the group VIP, DDOwiki VIP. As a table that I don't know it's updated. When was it last updated? 20, update 20, so 2013. So that hasn't been updated yet. I need to go through and update that. But I need to update all of the pages actually. So as a member of VIP, you get auto patrol, move file, move subpages, move root pages. So yeah, that one has already been updated. You can purge. Yes, you can. That means if a page is cached, you can purge it and get a more recent copy. I have a game VIP too, Titan. Copy and paste is everybody's friend. See, I always set my password as incorrect. That way, it tells me, if I don't put in the right password, it says your password is incorrect. As super users, you get rollback, which means you can roll back spam. You get the ability to patrol pages. And you can remove people from VIP. All users get the ability to send email. Interesting. I wasn't aware of that. I wonder how that would work for creating an account. You wouldn't be a user, so you wouldn't be able to do that. And you don't get right API. So yeah, that wouldn't work. All right, so let's see here. Nope, it's not letting you create an account. Account creation is currently broken. So what you need to do is you need to /whisper a account name that you want and an email address, and I will have it create the account for you and send you an email. It's a fully protected page, so I can't edit that. Okay, let's see here. No wanted templates. Awesome. No broken redirects, no double redirects. There's going to be a few uncategorized categories. I thought we were at 13 before, so let me check that. See why we're at 17 now. PPOIs is uncategorized now because discussions got dumped. Disputed facts and archives are also gone. Unsigned posts. So those are the 4 new ones. Let's fix that. Cold chill. Because my heat's turned down. Correct. This is a all about the wiki thing. Actually, let's go to the administrator's notice board for a minute on this one. I might have to take another break. Points of interest. And we're going to add this category to all of them. No pages. I'm going to create this one. And unsigned posts. There. Those are all categorized now. Good. Disputed facts. Good. Archives, I'm going to have to fix that. Unsigned posts, I'll have to fix that. Here we go. So what do we got? Data center move. Servers are down. I am back. Okay. I am streaming for another 20 minutes, and then I have to start getting ready and go to university for my work study, where I sit there and I answer the phone for tech support. Yay. So exciting. Not. Let's see here. Good crafting planner there. Oh, so you want legendary green steel crafting planner. So what you do is you go to your DDO, it's our ddocrafting.info, and you click on crafting, legendary green steel, and here is your legendary green steel crafting planner. What do I say when a customer calls? It will show up in your stream in a different color background box. Thank you for calling tech support. This is Shue. How can I help you? Sometimes we get really bored at tech support, so we'll use accents. Thank you for calling tech support. This is Shue. How can I help you? Although, you know, it can be really hard on some of them to maintain an accent for 20 minutes. The game is down. Please never do that again. Alright, Lessa. I'll try. Good morning, hot dem. Not hot dem, hot dem. Alright, so save our list. So yes, the DDO game servers will be down from 5 a.m. till 5 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, March 8th to move the game servers to a new data center. It is possible the game worlds will be open prior to 5 p.m. Eastern, but we'll keep you up to date on the forums and social media. Ah, there we go. Let me create an account real quick. So you should be getting an email shortly. Is there anybody else that would like me to create them an account? Send me a whisper or a PM or an email or get in touch with me somehow and give me a username and an email address, and I will create your account while it is being worked on. On how to create a page. I don't understand your question, Abelder. Yeah, I don't anticipate any server mergers to be happening. Game populations are actually not too bad. Yes, they do. Give me an item. What is an item name? Which item is missing that you would like to create a page for? So when you want to create an item page, you just go to item, whatever the name of the item is. So you can search to see if it exists. Item energized Temple. Oh, we got a robe. Dawson. So all you can do is you type in the name of the page. You can see the Epic version, but that's not what you want. So you click on the red link. And now you get to create a page for the Energized Temple Dawson. So what you're going to want to do is it's a Dawson. So it's named armor. Technically a Dawson is armor. And you do a show preview. Now it's capital A apparently. They are case sensitive. And it gives you this. And then you go to the named armor page. And you get this copy and paste box. So you copy this and you paste it in here. Now you can go, let's see here, type Docent. It is a Docent. Race required. Warforged. Quest. Chest. However you earn it. All your stuff here, you're going to put in your bind template. So bound to account. On acquire. Put in your enhancement bonus and all that good stuff. Your description. Any page. You're not going to mess with pick or pick description. You're just going to do show preview. And you start filling stuff in. It's just a fill in the blank type thing. And I am not going to create the page. I'm going to let you do it based on those instructions. Oh, one more thing. So what you'll do is the shown image goes up here and the other image goes down here. So you can control click on that and then you can upload the image to wherever it belongs for the description. So you just click on choose file, you pick your file, you hit upload. It's going to tell me it's empty, but for you it will either upload it or it will tell you that it's either larger than 300K and say, are you sure you want to do that anyway? Or if it's larger than 2 megs, it'll tell you have to trim it down, which means you'll have to take it into Paint and trim it down. Is there anybody else that would like me to create them account while I'm on stream here? I don't mind doing it at all. Ooh, I see Sue's working again this morning. I don't see Sue in chat here. Working on more certificates and some monsters and good stuff. It doesn't take a lot. It's copy and paste. Type a few letters in. It's fixing typos. All you got to do is pick a page. So whatever page you're going to work on. So, you know, if there was something on this page that you thought was incorrect, when Fiendling pets were initially introduced, February 1st, 2016, there was a ShoeMaker bound to removed from the store 2 days later, and then fixed and reintroduced with update 30. So you think update 30 should be linked, which I would agree. So you go in and you go update 30, link. And that's it. Leave blank if not available. So we go like that. real easy stuff here. I don't like lowercase here, so I'm going to go to bind, and it's going to be crud. What was it? Bind to account on acquire. So bind to account, bind on acquire, close, bind no, show preview. Update 30 is linked now. Real easy. Save. Done. There's already a page for Umber Hulk. Why would I create one? Umber Hulk. Already there. Highest DCs you can achieve. Highest DC for what? That's actually a forum type question, but it's not something that would be able to be maintained effectively on Wiki. I know people with certain DCs over 100. So you got to specify which DC you want. Different ones have different levels. Illusion. That's funny. Spells per class and level. Yes, you have to be the same level as the augment. Although there's a couple items where if you slot a specific augment, it actually doesn't change the minimum level as the item. But I'm not going to go into too many details on that. I thought I had created a template for that. Probably have to go through and work on that later. Anyways, it's a couple minutes of 10, so we are going to do our drawing. I'm going to take a 2-minute break. If there's anybody else that wants to get listed, please comment in chat. And when I return, we will be doing our drawing. So let's pause. All right, and we're back. Let's see here. Do we have anybody else to be added to the list? No, you can't be listed a second time. Let's see here. Oh, let's see here. Can we list Xander a second time? I guess not. The application won't allow it. Sorry. I've gotten a couple home drops. Drawing for 500 turbine points. So let's see here. Big Jim Bice. Oops, big. All right, so there's our list. Let's save it. And rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winner is Bruce Fullerton 1. Congratulations. I will send you a PM today with your code and instructions on redeeming it. We had 31 attendees this week. I think I'm going to have to up the needed attendees next week to 25. I don't have that many codes left over to give out right now. You let him win, huh? Alrighty, everybody have a good week. I don't expect to be here next Sunday or next week, or probably a week or two after that. I'm going on paternity leave. My girlfriend should be having our son anytime from next week till the end of the month. So we're down to the last couple weeks, and I will probably be away for a month and a half after that. I don't expect to be in much. And I will make sure that Cordovan lets everybody know when I am ready to return. So until I see you again, everybody have good times.